Hey guys. Hello, I'm here. Sorry, we were having some technical difficulties with David's computer and he had to restart it. So he will be here momentarily. It just takes forever to get to load and start reloading and doing its thing. So we will have him here very shortly. Hi, you guys. Happy Monday. How's everybody feeling today? Oh, I'm feeling it. I am exhausted. I'm not going to lie. I'm totally wiped. And it is really good to see everybody. First person here was our girl, Shanna. Hi, Shanna. Hello, Terza. And the Vintage Equation. Howdy, hi. Howdy, hi. Tammy Benton, good morning. Desert Gal Curios. Yes, it is another lovely Monday. The weather is so nice here. And our air quality is finally semi back to normal. So we actually have clear skies and can see the mountains and all of that. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Susie. Hi, Grandma, Vicky, Bridget, Dusty Moose, and our girl Glixpick, Stephanie. Stephanie, I'm going to show off some of the cool stuff you sent me today. Hi, Christy Kilmartin and Sarah Sajero. Hello, hello. Sativa's here. David's still on the struggle bus trying to get in. It's a Monday at the Coleman House for sure. I did my first coaching session this morning with no makeup on. Thank you for being understanding. You know who you are. And yeah, it's just gotten started like a Monday. I'm still fighting this dang cold, but I am feeling quite a bit better, back to normal and so on. So, hey, Perla. Hi, Kelly Abbott and Charisse. Well, let me just say what a pleasure it was meeting so many of you guys in Ohio. We had, wow, what an amazing trip. I mean, truly. And, we've road tripped and so on for years, but this was the first time we got to basically vintage road trip with friends and get to pick along the way. And it's super great. Yes, Vicky, you're correct. We are not doing that today. Last night I laughed so hard. If you missed Four-Eyed Vintage last night, it was a real good time. Oh, we acted so silly, you guys. Yeah, Charisse, it was so amazing. I love meeting you and your hubby. You guys are the cutest. And definitely, if any of you guys get through Colorado, you better holler at me so we can meet up and visit and so on. Coaching sessions, Dusty Moose. Well, since we're waiting on David to get here and I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, I am the vintage shop coach on Instagram. So I started selling vintage 8 years ago on Instagram, and that's how it kind of transitioned and evolved into this. And I'm still coaching people that are wanting to start Instagram selling or getting into, YouTube, whatnot, so on. A lot of people just want a consultation based upon the inventory that they already have, as to what is the best platform to sell their goodies. So I help people with all different various forms of vintage small business get up and running. Everything from I can help you with tax info, but I'm not a CPA. And of course, that's state specific, which is a pain in the butt too. But anything that you wanted to know on Instagram, from tutorials, just how to use the platform, to anything else, selling there, marketing there. Instagram's a pretty great platform to market as well, even if you're not selling there. Oh, we have a David.
Hey, what a struggle. Sorry.
Don't be. It's okay. We've just been chitty chatting about coaching and all that good stuff.
My camera died.
Oh, yeah. The camera on his computer downstairs in the office was acting real squirrely, guys. So here we are. We made it. We're both here.
Wahoo!
Woohoo! Hi, Les. Welcome back. Welcome back, you guys.
Hey, guys.
It's so good to see everybody.
I
How are
made
you
it.
guys doing on Monday? Like I said, we're struggling over here. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, it's so bright out today. I'm not used to it being this bright, so I can't really balance the light so much. So I'm going to show up a little dark.
You look good, though. I mean, it's definitely that office that we have is full of windows. So Skippy's laying in the sun on the couch.
Yes, he
being
is.
himself. Hey, guys. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Jeanette and
Hi.
Nance, who I got to meet in person and
Yes.
is so lovely. It was so fun meeting all you guys. And tonight on Vintage Rescue Squad on Michael's channel, We are going to be talking about Ohio and picking and the meet and greet and all of that good stuff. So definitely tune in 8 p.m. Eastern on the Cult of Vintage tonight, because we
Hi,
are
Jeanette.
we're going to have a little chitty chat about Ohio and all that goodness. What do you guys want to talk about today? I know we are getting ready to approach October, which for those of you guys that are sellers, this is the time to hit it hard, right?
Oh yeah.
We are in there and we are full blown into what we vintage sellers consider the
Ah,
oh,
stop it. Lemmy's knocking stuff over.
oh my goodness, is he okay?
He's fine.
He's good. Okay, good. So, what are you guys thinking about for your goals for the holidays? Fourth quarter is always a lot of fun because it is the shopping season. People are buying a lot of gifts, a lot of vintage Christmas decor, and so on. So, what are you guys looking forward? Those of you that are sellers, what are you looking forward to with fourth quarter? What are your goals? How can we help you get there? And do you have any questions today? Oh, I probably should. We're just fly by the seat of our pants today. I probably should go ahead
Yeah.
and say
There we
this
go.
this is not Enamor Amie. This is not
No.
her. No. Enamor is on the today with her mama. They have been picking up in Iowa and have found all kinds of cool stuff already. So Amy had taken today off and David is filling in for her. So normally I'm here for We Are Vintage with my co-host Enamor Amie every Monday at 4 p.m. And we just chat about vintage. We love for you guys to ask questions, chat it up. Talk about whatever you want to within the vintage business realm, whether you're a customer or whether you are a fellow co-seller. What are you running into right now? What are you struggling with? What's a good thing? What's something you just discovered or learned about? I know David and I brought a few things to show you guys today. And there's some of your favorite things that we did find in Ohio. David, what are you running into?
Well, first off, I have to say thank you again to Misty. She found the wonderful Dave. He's taking a nap right now, but I just wanted to say thank you. He's definitely one of my favorite finds of the trip, but I didn't find him. He found me. So, this is a find. I didn't even know that Sarah grabbed this. So she found this and got it half price.
That was in Illinois.
And we got it home. I think it was in one of the Ouija board boxes. We had just like packed it in there. Anyways, I looked at it and realized this is the first issue of this actual comic.
The very number
first.
one. Yeah.
Yes. And that makes it a lot more valuable. So Sarah ended up snagging it, I think, for $4 or something.
It was actually, I thought that we had found it in Illinois, but you know what? It was in that booth that had we got the Ouija board, and everything in this booth was half price.
Yeah.
So they had it marked at $8 and we paid $4 for it. And it's a first edition space comic from 1975.
Yeah, it's the first volume of this comic, and 1975 November. And so this actually is worth about 25 to 30 for a collector. So I thought that was a fun pick because we grabbed it just based off of, space, 1999. Ooh, so futuristic, and it just had a really good vibe on the front. But always look over here. Oh, wrong side. Always look. Where is it? Well, they have them on different corners, but always look to see what the number is, because if it's the first one, it does definitely take the value up.
Yeah.
But it's a fun one. We're going to look through it.
And honestly, when I grabbed it, I just grabbed it because it was vintage space themed and it seemed to be in good condition. I didn't even notice that it was a first one. And then we got it home. We were like, oh my gosh, that's really cool. So, so we've got some good questions in the chat. And for those of you that may not know, or if you're new to the show, normally my host is Enamor Amie, but today hubby Drunk Mantiques is with me. He also has a YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so. We every subscription and comment and like, we really do. All right. Dusty Moose says, I have so much great vintage stuff ready to make the jump into selling hardcore. Do I absolutely need an LLC? So that's a good question because I think a lot of people are just kind of on the edge of, dabbling as a hobby and getting their feet wet. But I will tell you from a tax perspective with PayPal, if you make over $600 within a year's time from when you start to the following fiscal year, you are going to be sent a 1099 by PayPal and you will be expected to file. So, yes, cover your butt, get yourself an LLC. And honestly, it's the best way to go. You're a limited liability corporation. It's very easy to set up. I know, David, did you set ours up or was it our accountant? They did it.
Our accountant did. The
online.
accountant did, but it is very simple. Most states have online access to be able to just submit it through there. And yeah, when you're going to be doing your taxes, so there's multiple ways to do it. And once again, like what Sarah said, we are not tax experts or accountants. We've just been doing small business for a long time, and our accountant has given us a lot of advice. With that being said, we could say that, if you have another source of income and then you get a 1099, you can add it in as just your extra income. So like, let's say you make $10,000 and you don't have a lot of expenses, you may be able to do it without an LLC and add it to your taxes for extra income, but you're not going to benefit from some of the tax breaks you'll get from having a business and filing as an LLC. So if you're wanting to really go all in, yes, absolutely LLC. If you're thinking up to $5,000, just fun play money, it just depends on what your other income is, because you want to make those tax breaks so that way you don't get into a bad bracket where you owe more. So
yeah, make too much.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a good question from Tammy. When you start listing items like toys for Christmas? Vintage toys, I pretty much sell year round. As far as like Christmas stuff itself, really in the next 2 weeks, we're hitting it hard, because I feel like with bringing out fall stuff and Halloween stuff, we're still wrapping up some fall decor. But most collectors are already into the thick of decorating for fall. So they've already got their Halloween displays out. They're already, curating and cultivating things how they like them, and then maybe adding a little thing here and there. So while fall is still good for the next couple weeks, usually by the first week in October, I don't sell any more fall anything. And whatever I find, even if I find some stuff on sale, I'll just save it for next year, because I feel like seasonal items like fall and Christmas are definitely more fun to buy around the season, right? I mean, that's just the buying trend. So we'll put away fall in probably about another week. And then we will start transitioning into Christmas, and probably some Christmas items into each sale that we do from here on until Christmas. And so I know most of you that are pickers, we have our Christmas bin, we've got our Easter bin, we have our Halloween bin full of goodies. I have a really good Valentine's Day bin started already. I can't wait till Valentine's Day. I've got some good stuff coming.
Yeah, and an Easter one. The Easter one's getting real juicy.
The Easter one's looking full. I've got some rubber faces and stuff in here. Yeah. So Sativa said almost no sales on eBay. That's rough, girly. I can't help but wonder too with eBay. It is intensely saturated. I mean, and granted, that it's still an awesome place to sell if you have a particular niche. But yeah, there's just a lot going on with our economy too. So I can't help but think that that's probably a part of it. Sativa, I don't know what you sell, girly. You'll have to send me your eBay shop and I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I saw a couple of
Dusty Moose was asking best online platform for reselling. Really, I do think that is kind of fluid. I think it also depends on what you're bringing and what platforms you are already currently really working on. So if you have quite a following on Instagram, then I would recommend at least starting there, because then if you wanted to move those people over to your Whatnot or into YouTube or even eBay, it's a good way to promote and get those eyes. For us, we started out doing eBay a long time ago, and that was just helping my mom liquidate some stuff my dad left, tobacco products. And so we ended up becoming an eBay power seller or whatever, and we weren't even trying.
No.
But then once we stop selling, you stop being a power seller. So you do have to like keep working it if you want to keep that status and keep being seen in eBay. Whereas I feel like the social media marketplaces are where you can be active daily, every other day, and you can still have those followers jumping right back on when you come back.
I mean, I can't really say what the best online platform is for reselling, because I think that they all have value depending upon your lifestyle and like what works for you. You know, some people love eBay and hate live sales. Some people love live sales and hate eBay. You know, I think it also depends upon whether you're full time or part time, and what you're selling. You know, and as far as your, like David was saying, your social media um, outlets, where do you have the biggest following? Is it your business page on Facebook? Is it your business page on Insta? Is it, from YouTube uploading videos? And I think a lot of people start in different places too. So some people start as a YouTube personality with the videos and then get into reselling. Our story is we started on Instagram static selling, then moved into live selling, and then moved on to YouTube live selling. And now we're starting to create video content just this last year.
Right.
And I think that, I don't know. I think that there's honestly a place for everybody. You kind of, if you're a brand new seller and you've never done resale before, first of all, my biggest piece of advice to you would be to learn shipping and learn it really well. Get yourself a pirate ship account, learn how to use the ShipStation and PayPal, and so forth. That's a really important component of this, because if your back end of the house isn't there, the front end will suffer. And what I mean by that is if you don't get your shipping and everything down pat, you'll end up losing money and time. And you definitely want to be able to bring the lowest rate to your customers too, as far as what you're shipping out. So, but yeah, that's a hard question to answer, Dusty Moose, because I think Whatnot's great if you want to quickly, do a live sale and you're not worried about the chat and whatever. I think for those of us that have cultivated an online live presence, this is a great outlet. I think that Instagram is a great outlet. I also think that there's going to be other platforms that will release this next year as well, and we'll see more diversification of live selling. So I got a notification on Instagram while we were in Ohio, actually, that said they're doing beta testing for what's called a new platform called Super. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this. I had posted about it on my Instagram stories, so some of you may have seen it there. But hi, Amy. But I thought, that's kind of a cool platform too. So it's in beta testing. I was chosen as an Insta person to try it out. I have signed up for it. I have not done a sale there yet. But basically what Super is it's kind of a cross between YouTube and a cross between Instagram lives. So it has the same close-knit feel that we have with the chat here on the side for YouTube. It has that same vibe of Instagram where multiple people can be live at the same time.
And comments.
And do comments and whatever. And you can highlight bids just like you can here on YouTube. And I think once I came over to YouTube and realized how much I loved highlighting the bids and how easy that was, then going back and selling on Instagram, I was like, I can't highlight bids. I don't know where anything is. Yeah. I felt like an old person, like when I went back to Instagram trying to do a live sale there, like I literally didn't know what I was doing, right? So this platform called Super combines the two, where you can still highlight, you can still sell, you can toggle people on and off the screen. People, if you're monetized as a creator, you'll still get paid for badges and super stickers and that same kind of concept that we have on Instagram for monetization and here on YouTube. Mm-hmm. But it's more of an Instagram type of feel. And I didn't know if it was produced by Instagram or what have you, but apparently Super Beta is owned by Meta, and they are putting this out via Facebook, which is why I was asked through Instagram to test it, because Facebook owns Instagram. Anyway, right. That's all complicated.
Meta owns them all.
But anyway, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So I think that will be coming out in the future. And again, I have only touched the tip of the iceberg. I haven't had time since we've been home even to mess
Right.
with that.
Well, I was going to say, I did notice today when I was working in emails, you did get an email from them that you can go ahead and start planning, setting up your first event.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
after we're done here, we'll probably mess with that a little bit.
it was
And
just
that's
like
something,
Whatnot in the fact that you had to be like, you have to prove that you're a
right.
seller. And they sent this to me. If those of you are who are monetized on Instagram um, are looking for this, they'll send it to you in your professional dashboard. So it'll be like a notification in your professional dashboard. You're eligible for super beta testing or whatever. And then you have to go and you have to enroll in it. You do have to have a tax EIN number for those of you wanting to set up an LLC. But basically, I guess I'm now approved for it. So I'm going to check it out. I think it's interesting. And again, it's not like Whatnot. It doesn't have any of the sales stuff where you bid there, right? You
Right.
still bid in the comments, and I would still be highlighting comments like I do here on YouTube, but it's definitely a much friendlier format. And I feel like, I do have a Instagram following. So if I can tap into that using
Mhm.
Super in the future, that would be cool too, because it would be basically all of my Instagram people would be notified when I went live on Super.
Right.
So again, something that I'm looking into. I really don't know enough about it yet to say one way or the other whether I like it or not. I know the shipping would still be the same as what we do. So people would still DM us their email address and all that good stuff. And you wouldn't have to ship it necessarily like through Whatnot. They have their own shipping station. This would still be like what we do, shipping through PayPal and Pirate Ship.
Right.
So it's just basically a more user-friendly version of live sales for Instagram, I think. I think they finally saw that people were utilizing the platform for a lot more than just live chats and
Right.
decided, hey, we should probably get a part of this. But the caveat is I don't know what percent they want to take. I don't know what their
Mhm.
cut is or anything like that yet, but I'll keep you posted as soon as I know. Again, I haven't really had time. Congratulations, Amy's Rock and Pop Shop, for putting
Oh
on
yeah.
an amazing Whatnot event this last weekend. I'm sure you are pooped. And I hope everybody that participated in that had a good time, sold some goodies. It looked like everything was hopping over there. I tried to pop in and out as I could. So that's awesome, Kelly. Yes, she said
Awesome.
it can become her drug of choice. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. I think there's multiple places for you to plug in, especially if you're thinking about resale. Pick what feels most natural to you. I know that sounds really basic, but for YouTube, I enjoy the camaraderie. I enjoy the slower chat. I enjoy that. If you have stuff you want to quickly offload, Facebook Marketplace is a good place. I mean, there's just all different places to plug in and sell. So you just have to pick the one that's definitely right for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Amy
Yeah.
said, thank you to all our sellers, audiences, and to co-host Misty. Great job, ladies. That was a
Yeah.
good event. Okay, Karen says, what are you seeing shift in sales? What people are buying or what's not selling now that once did?
Hmm.
Karen, that's kind of a good question in the fact that I don't really know how to answer it, honestly.
I
David?
know we were just talking about this. What was it last night? We were like,
Yeah.
we just don't. It
It's
kind of goes up and down and moves around, and always holiday stuff during this time of year. But yeah, it's just kind of a hit and miss depending on who your crowd is, also, because you can only show so much glass or so many stuffed animals to the same audience before they all have the things that they want. So I think part of it just is kind of bringing in a little bit of everything in a sale, or even in just a video. You can post that in like your Instagram or on your YouTube and get some comments and see what people are interested in. That's a good way to do it. But for me, I mean, toys, I think, are doing better than they were doing last year.
Yeah, I
Last
agree.
year, I felt like they slowed down on toys, but it used to be a really hot market.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, bluebirds are still a thing, Lemmy.
Yeah, Lemmy,
Yeah,
they are. They
they
sure
are.
are. Mhm.
Those
It is a
birds
good
keep a
question.
coming.
Um, I think what's driving trends too a lot are influencers that have a vintage niche. Like there's one, oh, I love her. Her name is Emily Retro, and she's just the cutest thing ever. And I love literally every bit of content she posts. I just love it. It's all very colorful and rainbows and quilts and mod, flower power, cuteness. It's just, oh, she's so great. So people like that I follow personally on Instagram, I think also kind of set those trends because you see how someone decorates in their home and you're like, oh, I could do that, or I've got that stuff to decorate with. Maybe I could do the same thing. As far as what's not selling right now that once did, woo, I don't know. I mean, it's funny because I find myself gravitating to the same old things that I've bought and sold for 8, 9 years, right? Like I'm always going to go for something kitschy, a cupie, something that's got a little cute face, an anthropomorphic vegetable. All of that I've sold and sold and sold and sold for so many years now. I don't necessarily get excited when I find it anymore, but I also feel like, well, this is something I once collected. Someone's probably collecting this now. So it's all still selling. It's what I'm finding, honestly, Kelly, with that question is stuff's just not selling for as much as it did during the pandemic because we had stimulus checks. We had people home all the time. You know, it's definitely a different environment. And I know Amy's Rock and Pop Shop and I had talked about this a while back that, you know, we all were in this weird bubble, right?
Right.
For the pandemic. And it was, you know, not that we're not still dealing with it and wearing masks and fighting it and what have you, but you know, it was such a environment for us to all come together, find each other as vintage weirdos on the internet that we all like the same thing. And then it just kind of snowballed and it got really crazy. So I think as sellers, we also have to be realistic about our expectations for what's just normal life again. And again, realizing gas is high, food is high, people have other priorities other than buying vintage right now. And how can we overcome that? And I think the best way that we can try to overcome that is that really cool piece of advice that George has always said in you better have the best one, the rarest one, or the one that's in the best condition, or it better be something you've never seen before.
Yeah.
So while, you know, there's always going to be old standbys like, you know, the little bluebirds from Terra Studios, Leo Ward bluebirds, those are always going to sell. Someone's always going to want one for their collection. I think it's good to kind of branch out of your norm sometimes too. So if you're into, you know, 50s ceramics, maybe get more into mid-century decor. Look at linens, look at, you know, bedroom, bathroom decor, you know, think about branching out and think about trying to bring things that are functional vintage. I know personally as a buyer, I love functional vintage. I want something that I can use in my coffee bar or I can use as a little decanter in my bathroom. So those are things that I weigh in when I'm picking to, have I sold the same thing 4,000 times? Do I want to sell it again? A lot of times.
And that's a good point too. Yeah. There's such thing as making it smooth and making that money and keeping on going. And then there's, you know, having fun with it and enjoying it, learning more and finding new things and showing them. Because I do feel like we all as sellers can get into that kind of doldrums of, okay, I've got 2 sales this week I've got to get. And so I don't have time to really invest my time into looking and researching some of these items I've never really seen before. I'll just get the stuff that I know I've got buyers for.
Safe.
There's nothing bad with that. Safe items.
No, it's good to play it safe because you know what your buyers enjoy.
Right. But that's why, like, sometimes just last week, me and Jason on the Vintage Chance, he had some stuff that he was trying out. And he said it multiple times. He was like, I just wanted to see what you guys thought. Thanks for letting me know. And there's nothing wrong with that either. So if I'm sitting here and I show you a big turtle shell and we have some fun with it, that's okay if it doesn't sell. I gave it a shot and it didn't work out, and that's all right. So I think a lot of times when you're doing a sale, if you have 10 items, pick 8 that you know are strong, hefty items, and then pick a couple that you're passionate about and you're excited to show. And you might actually be the one that starts a trend.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. And you know what I've also seen trends go with, guys? You know how during live sale, people are bidding And there's that one item that gets like really, really bid up, and you as a seller did not expect it. It's an item you started at $12 and it went for 50 because 6 of the same people wanted it. Pay attention to those types of items, because anything that I've found that I've only found one of, or it's very rare, I will try to find again, but again, if it's rare, sometimes you just don't.
Right.
Oh, Susan says she loves your turtle shell, David.
Well, thank you.
I thought it was a cool piece. It's still available, by the way, if anybody wants that damn turtle shell. What up?
Oh no, I'm keeping it.
Hello, my friend. What are you doing today? Yes, it could be a Halloween costume for Scamper. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it's a heavy one, but I think that would work out. I don't know. I might save it and bring it back to Indiana next time we come visit, and hide it somewhere in Misty's studio.
Misty, we're putting that turtle shell in your bed, dude.
She'll just see a little tail sticking out. I don't know, but like that last question you said, I think that's a great question, and I'll bring out the turtle shell in a minute. Don't worry, I'll go get it. But it's fun to find some items that there are so many different vintage items out there that are worth money, that are collectible. But then there's also those vintage items that bring back the nostalgia, tug at the heart. Something that someone hasn't seen for 30 years and they're in your live sale. Guess what? Price is no option until a certain point, because they may not ever see that item again.
That's right.
That's what Sarah was saying about.
I buy based on nostalgia as well. And I know a lot of you guys do too, where you found something that grandma had and you literally haven't seen this or thought about it for 20 years. And then all of a sudden here it is in a live sale and I've got to have that right now. Right. That's what my grandma had. So I completely get that. And also as a seller, think about what evokes nostalgia for you too. If you found something that grandma had or that you really love and you're passionate about it, that passion is going to translate then to your customer as well, because you're excited to talk about it. You like selling it. You're knowledgeable about it. You knew someone that had one. And maybe you have a memory associated with it that you can share with people. I think that's what's uniquely cool about what we get to do, is we all get to chat in the chat and on these shows about, Little House on the Prairie, for instance. Last night I was showing that Viking Little House on the Prairie piece in 4-Ed Vintage, and it wasn't Little House on the Prairie. It was just a little colonial girl, but that's what it reminded me of, was Laura Ingalls Wilder. And then all of us in the chat and live went down the Little House on the Prairie rabbit hole, because we all have those memories of Pa, Mary can't see, so I mean,
but we're not like, we don't just naturally just think about Little House on the Prairie until it like jumps in front of you. And then it's like, oh my gosh.
Yes. And we all share those memories, collectively as, people that live through those eras. We all share those memories. So I think it's so cool. And I was laughing last night, Susan, because I was trying to think of the name Alfonso. Well, it wasn't Alfonso. It was freaking Almanzo.
Almanzo.
I was like, I had that all down. Hi, guys. Oh, that's funny. All right. Dusty Moose has another great question. What kind of camera do you use for online content? Do you pay for business software? David, you want to go with that one?
We keep it simple. I have a lot of pro equipment and it all is in my closet. I only use it for wedding stuff, and I don't shoot weddings anymore. So we just use our iPhones, the newer iPhones. The camera is awesome, Bluetooth capable, and you're able to do multiple things as far as sharing all of that, all of the images and video pretty seamlessly. So basically Android or iPhone, you want the newer versions with the better cameras. That's really all you really need if you want to get started. I know every seller and every content creator is a little different. Some people have handheld cameras that also wirelessly connect to their laptop. That's great. Like my camera that I'm using that gave me fits right before coming on, it is a good camera for webcam stuff. And I mean, it's great, but I could do with just my computer camera if I wanted to. But I chose that because it does sharpen a little bit. So I think the main thing is for whatever you're going live from, if it's from a computer, make sure you have a good high quality camera on your computer or just one that you can plug on. Some of them are like $20-$30 and they're high quality. So, but I think it's just nice to have just your iPhone because it makes it smoother. You can just run in, but then you have to remember to slow down and take your time. So, everybody has their own mix of how they want to do it.
For me, I do everything on my iPhone as well. All of my photos, all my video content, everything, even down to my video editing software. Michael had recommended to me an app, and he has an Android, but I have an iPhone, but it's the one that's compatible for iPhone. And I use InShot for editing, and I really like it. And it's really easy to do just with my finger on my phone. I can do my voiceovers and all of that. And yeah, to have all the content in one place on my phone and then to be able to upload it to whatever apps I need it to go in. It just, for me, it's just easier to keep it all in one place.
Right.
And then I do get into and edit some stuff in YouTube Studio on my computer occasionally, but I have YouTube Studio as an app on my phone too.
Yeah.
So that works well.
Yeah, we do most of our posting and everything on our phones. So
yeah, pretty much everything. I know, Amy, like they were always I always ended up like, as a very sensitive child, I would end up like sobbing at the end of Little House on the Prairie, just like,
oh yeah,
oh, the donkey died or whatever the hell happened. I'd just be so like bummed out. A lot of times they were very deep, serious.
They were.
They were.
And Laura Ingalls was always like all up in it and like, what? Yeah.
Yeah. But I loved it. I wanted to be
Laura. It was one of my favorites.
I thought she was so cool. Yeah. Yeah. So, Tammy said, practice it if you're cord sourcing. One person takes sky, feet, and butts. Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't more sellers sell antiques? That's a great question. Really good question, Susan. I think part of it is based on where you live. Like for us, I sell what I can find that falls into the eras that I am most knowledgeable about. And I think, as we grow, and I will say, as I've gone on my vintage journey, I have gotten to be more knowledgeable about antiques versus vintage. But I think, we all have to start somewhere. And so for a lot of us, we start with what we're drawn to, right? So for me, that was mid-century items and mid-century kitsch, and then just kind of evolved from there. But I will tell you, Susan, Michael's going to be taking over Misty's Wednesday spot for sales. And that is going to be a devoted antique sale. Every Wednesday, it'll be right before the Coleman Collective. So definitely check that out because that is going to be an antique sale that's going to be really good. And he's going to be more high-end, older pieces, which I think definitely have a market as well. And I would love to see a resurgence of, turn of the century becoming the new mid-century too. Yeah. Because I'm always down to learn. In fact, I want to show you something really cool. So I got these books from George, and I had posted about him on Instagram, and somebody was like, Sarah, did you know that he won a battle, some kind of thrift battle with these? Yeah. I was like, no, I had no idea. So these are early 1900 books that I got from George and Antique Nomad. If you're not aware of the Antique Nomad, you need to go subscribe to his channel right now. He is a very brilliant man. And we have inscriptions on them passed down from all the family members. So this was gifted to someone in Christmas of 41. And then Jean had signed it prior to that. And then the inscription prior to that, she says, if lost, return. But I have to tell you, these are really spectacular. This one is 1914. Look at these little crazy guys.
I love those guys.
I know. I just had to show off these books because they are one of my favorite things that I found in Ohio. And that's what David and I wanted to do today, was kind of just show you some of our favorite stuff that we found.
Yeah.
I was thrilled with the opportunity to get these from George. And so I actually got all four. These two are my favorite. Check out this one, you guys. It's the Hungry Tiger of Oz. And look at this little anthropomorphic guy. So I've been reading in this one, and his name is Vegetable Man. Okay. And look at this guy. He is ridiculous. And
Oh, I love his
look
face.
at all of these little guys. Look at them.
Yeah, they look like
so
Grinch's
cute.
cousins.
They're little anthropomorphic, like turnip vegetable people. They're just completely bizarre. And of course, this is dating to the early 1900s. So I'm so here for all of this weirdness.
Oh, heck yeah.
But already Vegetable Man had tarried too long, and he was firmly rooted to the spot. He stood too long in one place, and he started rooting.
Oh, man.
And she's trying to
Keep
pull up
moving.
Little Vegetable Man. Is that cool or what?
It is. There's a lot of good tattoo art in here. Like,
Oh
if
my
you
God.
imagine.
Vegetable Man would make a spectacular tattoo. Yeah. So I ended up getting 4. I got the Hungry Tiger of Oz, the TikTok of Oz, and the illustrations are so steampunk and funky in this one.
Yeah.
I just loved it. This one dates to the 26th, I believe, 1926. This one is from Grandma and Grandpa Marty to Ricky Woodward for his 8th birthday. And it is Ojo or Oho in Oz. And this one is from 1933. But isn't that cute? I just love, again, the illustrations. And I plan on reading all of these because I've never read them like as a child or anything. Of course, loved Wizard of Oz, the movie. But it's got some pretty crazy illustrations. And it looks like anthropomorphic bears are a large part of this one. So,
Yeah.
anyway. So those are really cool. Got those from George. Love them. Zoe, there were 6 in the set, and I bought 4 of the 6. And then I think George sold 2 with Misty in their last.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, Kim, if your son is a tattoo artist, definitely he would love some of these. Check them out if you can find them elsewhere, maybe on eBay. The illustrations are just next level.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, definitely.
They really are.
I also wanted to show you guys. So we got some fun gifts from friends while we were in Ohio.
Yeah.
Of
And
course.
I want to show this one first here.
All right, you go.
So
You go.
Misty and Mark were so kind when we went up to Indiana and we stayed with them. And my camera is just driving me nuts today. So this little box was full of camera stuff that they had. It's all in here. I'm not going to get it all out. But this was from their own personal collection. And here's the Revere 8mm.
Wow.
And this is the type of camera that they sold, and then they would definitely market for you to get the actual player so you could play your film back. But this is in really cool condition, nice condition with the little caps and everything. So that's added to my own camera display, and that's from Misty and Mark. And I just think it's so cool and so nice of them to think of me with that, because they could have just sold it. And then I have another camera, and it's sitting over here. I'm not going to grab it, but he's a little feller over here, so he's always sitting right behind me.
Yeah, that was really sweet. They had some really neat cameras that they had saved for David, because David is a longtime collector. And for those that may not know, David is a professional photographer. So that's why we have a whole bunch of vintage cameras all over the house. Yeah. They're everywhere, you guys, but we love them. They're so neat to collect. All right, this is something fun that was in David's birthday card from Misty. It ended up here in my office. It's the Wiener Man.
I love this
Wiener Man drawing, and his mouth is a hot dog. Oh yeah. And we are saying, me and my big mouth never get enough Swift's Premium Franks. And then this Cowboys love Swift's Premium Franks. Yes, we do. So you can fill out your name and address below, and you could get a wiener too.
Yes. So that I'm going to be taking a picture of that later today and posting it to my Instagram, into my stories, so you can take a screenshot of it and then
draw your own Wiener Man. So stay tuned on Instagram, because David is going to upload that template, and you can have your own Wiener Man.
Oh, we're going to have fun.
Yes. I also wanted to show you, I got some fun stickers from our homies while we were gone. Everybody had stickers made, and I was like, dang it, I shouldn't have had stickers. Well, what's up, Aim?
Come on, Amy. Come on board.
Howdy hi.
We'll have 3 windows.
From the road. So I got these cute stickers from Mother Tucker's. Look at their stickers for Halloween. They had Happy Halloween. And then we have Mother Tuckers with the black kitties. Aren't they cute? And then I got one of Misty's Stay Weird kitties. And she has another, a kitsch kind of witch, thrifter, junker, vintage hunter, little stickers. And this one's going on the back of the car because Stay Weird.
Yes, it is.
And we're all thrifter, junker, vintage hunters. Yes. Yes. We are a tribe. And then I have my other one right here, Tina and Jason. Which way to the vintage?
Which way?
So cute. I love putting everybody's little stickers on my water bottle and everything.
Same.
So yeah, I loved seeing everyone, getting to visit with everyone. Amy and her mom made some special cupcakes for David. If you have not watched my latest video that dropped this morning, definitely go check out my video.
And this is what the cupcakes look like.
They look just like
that.
And then these little, look how cute these are. These little Smokey the Bears were on top of the cupcakes.
Yeah.
These are from Amy's grandma. Aren't they sweet? Look, I'm helping Smokies. And then we've got our souvenirs from the Ohio extravaganza, our jumbo iced tea tokens, because David was all about his jumbo sweet iced tea.
Yep. I just need 2 more and I get a free one.
Yeah. So we have our iced tea tokens. And then Sweet Cindy from Mimi's Cottage gave us little Halloween pins. Look how cute these are. Little Halloween pins. And then I wanted to share some happy mail with you as well. Yes. I got this from Harper's Things, and her name is Jay. You guys know Jay. She's super helpful, always in the chat. She is our resident Fenton expert and one of Misty's mods. She's a sweetheart. And I bought this from Jay. This is a piece of PY ceramics. This matches my anthropomorphic flower collection that I have downstairs in my kitchen. So I was thrilled to get this, Jay. If you're watching, thank you so much. I got it safe and sound. It's so cute. So yes, I'm a buyer as well as a seller.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh, thank you, Perla. And I was just going to say, so Sarah's video, you guys definitely need to watch all of Sarah's videos. She got most of the content this time around. You know, when we're both going to a lot of the same spots, I like to kind of just back up and just do some shorts. So I just did one video and I dropped that this morning. So I would appreciate a watch if you don't mind.
Yes.
But Sarah has some fun footage mixed in all of her thrifting, picking videos. So definitely worth checking out.
Definitely check out David's new video. You dropped yours today, right?
Yep.
Okay, I dropped mine this morning. So there's 2 new videos to go check out if you haven't seen them. And they're just fun. I didn't pay too much attention to being too meticulous about filming. They're just fun. So definitely check them out if you haven't. And again, if you have not subscribed to David Drunk Mantiques or myself, please do so now. We so appreciate the support in keeping these channels going. So we will definitely do a home tour, Big Fins, probably around Christmas time.
Yeah, we'll be doing a Christmas one for sure.
Yeah, I know we're planning on doing probably a Christmas tree tour with a bunch of YouTube vintage live sellers. So we always did that on Instagram, and I think we're going to continue the tradition over here on YouTube. So definitely that'll be fun for Christmas. And we'll show you all our Christmas crazy because we got a lot of Christmas.
We got a lot of Christmas.
And we did end up finding in Ohio a good amount of vintage Christmas to sell.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that too, because I love bringing out the vintage Christmas.
Yeah. And I think for the Coleman Collective, every Wednesday, we like to bring some holiday stuff and different things, just kind of like what we love to do. So next week, we probably will be getting into some of that Christmas.
Yes.
Thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
And thanks for all the questions too.
Zoe said, I love David's video. They just aren't long enough.
Oh, no. It takes me a long time to get that audio voiceover stuff done.
Yes.
So
yes. Ariana, yes, we will include you in our tree tour.
Yes, you need to be in.
Definitely so much fun. Ariana was with us in Ohio and we had a blast. She's also going to be on Michael's channel with us tonight. So definitely tune in for Vintage Rescue Squad. It's going to be
she's going to be on the Vintage Quartet this Thursday night as well.
That's right. Ariana's our guest on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be doing a quad sale and it's going to be super fun. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't even, Ariana, I have. No, wait. I was going to say I haven't even curated for that yet, but I have. I just figured out what I'm selling Thursday yesterday. So previews to come. Yes. Well, we have had such a whirlwind couple of weeks, just so busy and finally getting, I think, caught up on some sleep.
Yeah. Well, how many naps have we taken since? I think we've taken a total of 3 naps since we've been home.
Yeah.
But they only worked out to be about 6 hours total.
Yeah.
So they're really short naps.
They could have been way longer.
Way
And
longer.
I suck at napping because then I'm like, I'm awake. What did I miss? So, yeah, I'm not a very good napper. Not at all. So, yeah, anyway, I don't even know what we kind of got started off into, but as far as goodies and so on, there was a couple other things I wanted to show you. Let me see what I've got.
10 items, Ariana. 10.
Yes, 10 items, Ariana. So Mother Tucker's Antiques gifted me this Wienermobile, and it is for BK. So I get to ride the Wiener. I'm so excited. So he has his very own Wienermobile. And if you did not know, this is Belligerent Cupid. He is my shop mascot for the Traveling Button. His little Christmas tree he likes to show everybody has gotten real beat up. I was hanging out in that lady's purse. She doesn't take very good care of me. And she chipped my damn hat in Ohio. I lost part of my hat. I was so bummed out.
Poor fella.
He's feisty today. We really have to watch him. Sometimes we have to put him away. He drops some language that's unsavory. So
unsavory for sure.
Unsavory. you know what he says.
Oh yeah, he says
bad things. Yes, I got a Wienermobile from Mother Tucker's along with the grooviest wiener shakers you've ever seen. So they are very cool. Thank you guys, Mother Tucker's. And then they gave David, look how cute this is. It's a little bug because we have a bug collection, and it's a photographer.
Yeah, taking pictures.
Isn't he cute?
He's supposed to go up here. I've got the perfect spot for him.
Yeah, he's going in our in bug display. Him's mine. So and then I wanted to give a huge shout out to Stephanie Jordan of Glixpix. Stephanie was so sweet. We came home and I had this big box to open. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I bought anything. Yes, Tammy, indeed. Don't go there. And so I opened the box and there was all kinds of funsies. She sent me some funsies to sell. I want to show you some of the favorite things that she sent me. This is a Fun Time Questions book. And can I just show you, look at the anthropomorphic little houses on this. Look at their little face.
It's so colorful.
I know. And I love that huge moon. And this is kind of like an old school trivia type of book. And copyright, okay, guys, those of you that are down for the Roman numerals, I'm about to give them to you. MCMXXXVII. That would be 1937. So 1937. Those of you that are pros with the Roman numerals, make sure that's right. But I believe this is 1937. Fun Time Questions. How to use the question book. You can make a dandy game of this with your friends. Select 10 questions and count 10 points for each correct answer. So they're just fun questions like, what does Popeye eat? How many cents are in a dime? What is a zebra? Really? What is a zebra? How many pounds in a ton? What is a young cow called? A heifer, I can tell you. Who wrote Alice in Wonderland? What is the largest animal? When is Mother's Day? It changes every year. It's on Sunday. True. So basically, it's just a fun little question book. And then it has all of the answers in the back. So I thought maybe during the Coleman Collective on Wednesday, we'll try to dive into our Fun Time questions and do some questions there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And then also Stephanie sent me, check this out. It's a Van Brickle identification book, which is super cool. I live in Colorado Springs, Colorado, where Van Brickle is made. And this book is filled with some really, really beautiful pottery pieces and some sculpts and some molds that I didn't even know existed. Did you know there was yellow Van Brickle?
No.
Yeah, well, neither did I. Look at that. I would have, if I would have seen that out and about, I would have thought that was Nyloke because it looks so similar as far as the molds. But yeah, there is yellow Van Brickle pieces I didn't even know about. And all kinds of designs in this book that I've just never even seen before. So Stephanie Glick's picks,
Good
thank
read.
you so much. That
Yeah,
was
thank
very
you.
thoughtful. And then I have to show you the other thing she sent me. And literally this sent me right back into childhood. And those of you that were little kids in the 80s, you probably remember all the Sanrio stuff. Well, this is little twin stars. And they were my favorite Sanrio characters as a kid.
Yeah.
And Stephanie sent me these cute little compact boxes of twin stars. And my husband is a twin star. He has a twin sister. So
Yeah.
how cute. I just love these. Love, love, love.
Thank you so much, Steph.
Yeah. So we just wanted to show off some of our funsies. Yeah, those Van Brickle books are really cool, Adonna. I was so thrilled to get that one. That was my first one. So
yeah.
Very, very cool. I know. And that's sweet of her. And that's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. You are a bright light in our community, and we appreciate so much you being here and just always being positive in the chat. I think that's one of the things that I really stepped away from being in Ohio and just spending time with everyone in person. We really are such a diverse and robust community full of really cool people, really neat people. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it. So
absolutely.
Yeah, love you guys.
And we got to see Amy.
We got to see Amy in person. Yeah. Hey girl. Hey. That was so neat. Thank you to those of you that made it out to see us. It was really special. Oh, we love you too, Zoe. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So this is usually the time that Amy and I transition over into the sales portion of our sale or of our show. And David and I each have brought 5 little fun, kitschy items. They're all smalls today, all cute. That's right, Amy. Vintage friends are the best of friends. Amen to that. So we're going to go into the sales portion now. Same rules apply if you've ever attended a live sale of any of ours before. Everything's the same. We need your PayPal info. David and I are in the same house. We do combined shipping. We will be using just in case today. If you don't know what that is, please feel free to ask.
And we ship from Colorado, and we did have a sale last night, and we have an invoice for that. So if you purchased something from us last night, we will be able to combine today's claims with that. We will be invoicing before VRS. So sometime between the sale and 8 p.m. Eastern, you'll be getting an invoice from us. So.
Yes. And then make sure to tune into VRS tonight. It's going to be a fun
I still need to go get that turtle shell real quick, so I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. David wants to show you guys his turtle shell. Try not to be mortified. It is a dead turtle. It is a shell. We did not find it on the side of the road. He bought this in Indiana. One of Misty's places she took us, and he loves it. Be kind. It's a turtle shell.
I could hear everything you just said.
What? I didn't say anything. It's great. Hi, Lizzie.
Okay. So this is the beautiful turtle shell that she's talking about. Look at it. It's got the tail. We've got the bones.
It does have its little endoskeleton still connected on the inside.
It's going to have to hang up somewhere, maybe right back there.
I really do think it would be beautiful hung if you have like some bohemian decor, some dream catchers, some natural organics. It doesn't smell. Though.
There's no smell.
No. Trust me, I wouldn't let it in the house if it had a smell.
No, Skipper wants to eat his tail, so I've got to leave him up here.
We did find Skipper trying to eat it.
Yes.
And we were like, no, Skipper, don't eat the dead.
No, Skipper. But that's my turtle.
Yeah. If anybody's interested in the turtle, you just let us know. Did the tail break seem smaller? No, we found it like that.
No, it's the same as it was during the sale. Yeah. It just looks smaller now, I guess.
Yeah, I know. It was the tail that freaked me out because I thought it was a head. No, thank goodness, Susan, that thing does not have a head. Oh, good grief. All right. So for our sale, again, send us your PayPal email, your zip code. If your address is different than the one in PayPal, I need you to send me your mailing address. Otherwise, we're going to ship it to whatever's in PayPal. Okay. That covers you, the buyer. That covers us, the seller. And if you have any questions, let us know. How much Sarah will pay anyone to take it. Yeah, Jennifer, we may be able to work out a reverse deal. You never know. So is there anyone here, one of our mods today that would want to be a bid ender for us? Yeah, Tammy, we could. Is there anybody that could do bid ending for us during this sale? that would be much appreciated. And David, I'm going to be right back. I will take a short little break. And what am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting some of the rules or something.
I don't think so, but I'll go ahead and let's see. Yeah, PayPal, and we ship from Colorado. If it's your first time purchasing from us, just email us your screen name here, as well as your name and your shipping email or shipping address. Wow, I just butchered that, and then we'll get you that invoice. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start because I think Sarah's running to get something. I have choice here, and okay. So we have Shanna. You're going to be backup, great, and it looks like Tammy Benton. Yep, Tammy Benton's going to be our bid ender. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to start these off at $10 for choice, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So I have two of each of these, and they're going to be in a choice. So they're going to sell as a pair. So the first, let me put this big here. Wrong one. There we go. All right. Skipper is just falling asleep. He's right in the sun too. So I've got these two little guys. They're going to come together for $10. I'm trying to get in real tight. So they are made with copper or a really thin, like gold metal of some sort, and then painted. So they're just really little, like for a dollhouse, little miniatures, and they're painted metal, and they're in their little pots. So this would be $10 for this pair right here.
They're so cute.
Aren't they cute?
Teenies.
Right, and I'm gonna bump down this light here a little bit. There we go. And then the other choice are these bone china owls. They are a little pair.
Oh, they're cute for your miniature shelf too. I love those.
Yeah, I love them in a miniature shelf. There's no tag on them, but they are bone china, made in Japan. And this guy, his wings are all flying up.
Aw.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah.
So
really
$2 for choice, and so it would be choice or choice right here.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Oh, those are adorable.
Say that, Chuck, for the game show, he would like be back 2 and 2 or 2 and 2.
Oh, Chuck Woolery. Yes.
Chuck Woolery. Yeah.
Yes. Love that. I like the little flowers because I feel like they're little potted roses.
Yeah. And I love all the color on it. So you've got the yellow in there, and then the leaves are green painted, and then the gold goes all the way around.
Cute.
And they measure about 1.5 inches tall.
They're itsy bitsies.
And a little bit of paint loss on that one right there, but you see it's like pink and then into the gold and yellow. One's open, one's starting to open. Really pretty little minis. And then of course our little owls. And these guys are just over 1 inch tall. And they're kind of getting blown out. Let me try to block some of the light.
And these have kind of like a bisque. They're not glazed. They're
not glazed. They're that nice smooth. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think they're porcelain.
Porcelain. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Yep. All right. So I'm going to hold these up again. Yeah, it was funny, Sarah. As soon as you said, I'll be right back, and then I started trying to like fill, it was like a train wreck.
Oh, you're fine.
It was a bad deal. All right. So
those are nice. Can I give those little flowers to my little ladies?
No.
Why not?
Because your little lady doesn't like you anymore. She's not talking to you.
That's not right. You don't know. I gave her my Christmas tree last night. You're wrong.
I think that's why she's upset.
Oh, snap. All right.
Here we go. I'm going to count down from 15. If you are currently an active bidder, you can put a JIC and your highest amount you're willing to go, and that'll secure your win as for choice. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I had too much coffee.
Yeah, I'm shaky because
I'm like all shaky. Coffee. I can't.
I'm drinking water and coffee, but more coffee than water, and I'm
right.
Yeah. It's definitely a Monday, guys.
Monday.
Definitely a Monday.
And Lizzie, I see yours just in case of 16 right before the bid end. Gabrielle, you're the second highest bidder at 15. So Lizzie, let me know in the comments, for 16 if you would like the owls or if you would like the flowers. And then next up, Gabrielle, just be on the ready. If there's a set left over, you will be the first up. Hey,
Or you can do both
crazy.
if you
Or
want.
you can do both.
Just let us know.
Owls like flowers. Okay, Lizzie, I got you for the owls. And then Gabrielle, just let me know if you would be interested in these little flower pots with their copper painted flowers. They are vintage, most likely from a dollhouse.
I love those. And Lizzie or Gabrielle, if no pressure, if you don't want the
Yes, no
flowers,
pressure.
Linda's Island, you would have an opportunity for the flowers. So we'll just wait to hear. No worries, Gabrielle. No worries. So Linda, flowers are going to pass to you for 14 if you're interested.
Yep.
And if not, that is okay. Next back would have been, I think, no, not Lizzie, but it would have been Trippy Witch.
Trippy Witch.
No, Susan Jackson at 10.
Okay,
Well,
so Linda said yes, please.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Linda, and thank you all. Got you all.
All right, so we were talking about how fairy lamps, are they a trend or not? So you guys, these are cute ones. Are they anything fancy? No, they are not. But we're going to do choice on these. Now, I found these when I was in Indiana with Misty, and I really like the little petite satin glowing ones. And this one has little birds on it. So it's got little bluebirds of happiness, which I think would look cute in and amongst your bluebirds if you have them. And we're going to do choice on these. So the choice is going to be $12. I have some little multicolored lights in these right now. Now, again, these are not anything fancy. They're not a brand. They are, I believe, made in Taiwan, early 80s. And this one is 6.5 inches tall all the way. Super cute. And it has the little bluebirds on this side as well. And then just a little pedestal base. Okay. And then this one, I just thought it was precious. It's super petite, little bitty frosted pink guy. And they're all in great shape. No issues. And again, I have a little multicolored tea light in this one too to shine through. It's just so cute. And again, you don't have to have the fancy ones. You can have these little bitty guys sitting around, and they give such a nice glow in the evening. They look just beautiful. Originally, these were called courting lamps because ladies would put them out as a signal that they were ready to be courted.
Oh,
Court me, Mr. Coleman. I'm going to
turn your light on.
I'm going to woo you with my little pink lamp.
Right on.
Yes. So anywho, we got some blueberries on this one, and this is for choice, guys. So you can choose whichever one you want. They don't have any chips or cracks or anything. They are in nice shape. And again, I believe these date to the early 80s based on their little patterns and style. This one is a pink frosted. This one is a clear frosted with bluebirds. Aren't they sweet?
They are.
I like the little glow. Yeah. And again, I will pick up a fairy lamp when I see them if I get them for a good deal, just because I know a lot of people do collect them.
Yeah.
And I sold a Fenton one last night that I had gotten at the extravaganza, and I'm selling these today. And I have a couple more to come that we found on our journeys. So I'm going to start a countdown. Oh, thank you, Steele. I appreciate that. Courting lamps were used by the father. When the candle burned down, it was time for him to go.
Get out. You get
out. Good night. Say good night now, son. All right. So here we go, guys. We're going to start a countdown. This is going to be between the two. We've got the frosted pink or the little frosted clear with the scalloped edge and the bluebirds on both sides. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if Daddy didn't like you, that candle was cut in half. Oh,
dang right. That was a fast burner.
It's time for you to leave, son. That's so great. I love that. So little sweet courting lamps. All right. Norma's got it just in case of 25. There's my bid in from our girl, Tammy. Thanks so much, Tammy. All right. So Norma Jacob for 21. You can do pink or white, or you can do both. Just let me know, Norma, what you would like to do. And then second choice is going to be Dawn Steelman at 20. So I will wait to hear from Norma and Dawn. And Norma's going to take them both. Well, that is a great choice, Norma. They look real cute together. So congratulations. Enjoy.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so I've got a choice as well, and it is glass. All right, so I have two different amber pieces, and they are both Fenton. Excuse me. And I'm starting these off at 28. I'm going to show this one first. Beautiful amber, that more of a honey yellow amber. Show what that looks like. So this is the Fenton hobnail. Goes all the way up to this little yip yip mouth right there. Nice little feller. And let's show you the second one. This is a Fenton, and this is the thumbprint with that pedestal like a flower. And then goes all the way down. And then we have a nice larger opening there. Oh, there I am. But I love the size of the opening here. You can definitely fit some cool stuff in there. I'm going to go ahead and measure. I forgot to measure here. Okay, so this one here is 10 inches tall, and this one is a little over 9.5 inches. But they are just really nice for your fall display, or if you are a Fenton or swung base collector, these are definitely great for your collection. See if I can put something up behind this. It is just so bright down here today. There we go.
They look like honey.
Yeah. Yum, yum.
Wow, they are glowing in the office, David. Those look beautiful.
Yeah, they are looking nice. And I just love the thumbprint with the hobnail. I think they do look nice together. And then they are varying in
well. Yeah. Are they both Fenton, did you say?
They're both Fenton, and they are pre-1971. There's no sticker, or I mean, no Fenton mark. But what I found was this one here, the thumbprint, they made this one between 63 and 75. And of course, after 71, then it would have the stamp on the bottom. So this one is pre-71, but somewhere between 63 and 71.
Nice.
And this one's 60s. So
yeah.
But there are no condition issues. We got these when we were out in, I can't remember if it was in Ohio or Indiana that we found these. There were just so many. We went so many places.
We went a lot of places. So yeah, it kind of just all blurs together after a while.
It really does.
Oh man,
really
that is
nice.
so pretty.
Yeah, really nice for your fall display. And these are the types of vases I would definitely leave out year round. Pairs nicely with your brass, also with your pottery, because it doesn't have like extreme colors, but you have that just nice rich tone. And once again, that mouth on this guy is just big. Love it.
Mm-hmm. Those are nice.
So this one does measure 10 inches, and this one here is a little over 9.5 inches. But this is what they look like together. You see the pedestal is completely different, same maker. So totally different styles, but they do look so good together.
That glow is just tremendous. Yeah, these are so pretty. Steele said she has them, or she'd get them.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, these are definitely great for your collection if you're a Fenton collector or swung base collector.
I think these would look pretty cool too. Like if you were doing a Thanksgiving tablescape, you could do like all varying heights of these, and then you could put like little billy buttons. You know what those are on the little sticks.
Oh yeah,
glow flowers.
And have them just kind of poking out, just little.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like little shoots. Well, I'm not seeing any interest. We can go ahead and move on. We can do a recap at the end. So starting these off at $28 for choice. They're both Fenton, sometime in the 60s is what these will date to. All right.
Yeah, those are great.
Thank you.
All righty. All right. So I am going to do some more choice, and we're going to do these little skunks next. Now, if you are a kitsch collector, you know what these are. These are the little Arnart guys with their little red bow ties, and I have a pair. So we're going to do them for choice. I'm starting them at $9, and they are both in good shape. You can see they both have a little cold paint loss right on the tops of their heads. This little guy more so than the other. And then these are their back sides, and a little cold paint loss on the back of the head and the back of the tails, right? These are made in Japan, and they are Arnart little critters. They are among the red bow tie critters, which are very, very collectible. And I actually collect these. I own this guy. I actually have 2 of these already. So that's why they're being passed on to you. because I do already own them, and they're just so
I
cute.
love their big teeth.
Hi, guys. I'm really excited. Hi, David.
Yeah, you've been into coffee, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been drinking the coffee. A lot of
Yeah.
coffee. It's really good. Nom, nom, nom.
I mean,
Yeah. So you can choose if you would like one or both. They are 2.5 inches tall, and they are very, very sweet. They're very dapper with a little bow tie. And I like how his little arm is down. And then this little arm is like, hey guys, come on, join the little squirrel skunky game.
yeah.
And I know they are supposed to be skunks, but they could feasibly double as a black squirrel. Just saying.
Oh, I agree.
You
I
know?
see squirrel out of that.
You do? Thanks.
I do. You seem a little squirrely.
I'm a little squirrely.
Yes, indeed. BK likes these guys. He's made friends.
They're stinky, but they're pretty cool.
I think they're adorable. Aren't they
They are.
sweet?
They are.
Yeah. And again, once upon a time on Instagram, guys, when kitsch was king, these would go for like $40 each.
Yes, they did.
Well, kitsch
Yeah.
does not sell for what it used to, so I'm bringing them for $9. However, once upon a time, these were insanely collectible. I know some of you that have been around for a minute remember. Yeah, they are very, very sweet and getting kind of harder to come by. I don't find them a whole lot out and about anymore. So if you are interested, I see Lizzie and Karen Lay at 9, looking for 10 or more. Zone is in at 10. I'm going to start a countdown, guys. And this will be for choice of one or both. Okay.
They'll stay.
And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a big on little skunky buddies, or 11 or more. Karen, I see you're just in case. Thank you so much. They are cute, Gabriel. I know. Love some little vintage figurines. All right, Lizzie, your 16, hun, came in right after the bid end. So Karen Lay for 11, you have first choice. Would you like 1 or 2? Just let me know. And then Zona, you would have second choice at 10. Okay. So I sure will. Thank you, Amy. All right. Amy, I don't see any text from you. So if you sent me a text, send it again. I don't have one. All right. So Karen is going to take them both. You got it, Karen. Thank you so much. Yay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. So I have a choice here, and I'm going to start these off at $12 each. These are just about the last that I have. Found a lot of these recently and had to snag them up at the price that I got them. And they're just so awesome for your holiday display, also for just your glass display. So I'm going to start these off at $12 each. I've got the clear, the green, and the blue, and these are Daisy and Button by Fenton, and they are the little top hats. So great for a votive holder, or if you just want to have it sitting at your dinner table with toothpicks sticking out of them, that could be fun.
Yeah, these are cute. Sorry I didn't get your price up, David, but Zona's got us. She's in at 12.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. And you can set them up like this. So if you're wanting to do something a little different with them, you can have them sitting to where it looks like someone just took their top hat off and set it on the table. And you can even put a little votive underneath it. But I just think these are fun. I love the Fenton's Daisy and Button. I think they definitely illuminate very nice when they are in the sun. Try to show a little bit of that. Oh yeah, upside down snowman, totally. And that would be so cool if you could get one of these guys on a snowman.
Mm-hmm. Bear with me. I'm trying to fix something on my YouTube real quick, David.
Oh, okay. You're good. You're good. All right. So I'm going to show them this way because I don't know. They look so cool that way. Top of the morning to you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. This would be a fun little collection for sure. You know, you've got your clear for Christmas. You have the green for Christmas. And if you have the blue for your blue Christmas or New Year's or just winter, these do measure 2.5 by 3.5. They did make different sizes. These are, I'd say the medium size is probably what you would consider because I've had the smaller ones and then a little bit bigger. All right. Oh, you won one of those Saturday. Cool. Cool.
There we go.
All right, here we go. These are Fenton, and they are pre-1971. I'm going to count down from 15, and we do have 3 chances to win here. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Skipper wants a top hat. Zona, I see you're 21. Sorry, guys, I wasn't keeping up with your...
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I have somebody that accidentally got blocked.
Oh, yeah.
One of our sales, and I'm trying to figure out how to unblock her. And it was a total accident by one of the mods.
Right. Okay, there's our bid end.
Block her. Bear with me, guys.
You're fine. You're fine. So Zona, for 21, you were the highest bidder. Let me know in the comments if you would like blue, green, clear, or all 3, of course. And then next up would be Nisi. So we'll just wait and see what Zona says.
There we go.
Green. Thank you very much, Zona. You're always on top of it. And then Nisi, let me know if you would like the clear, or if you would like the blue, or both for 20. And of course, if you wanted the green, don't want these, that's totally fine. And then Steel Whisperer will be the next up at 17. So we'll just wait and see what Nisi says.
Okay.
Blue. Okay, so I got you for the blue, and I think then we're looking at Steel Whisperer for 17, and that's for the clear. Just let me know if you would like that. If not, that's totally fine. I can bring it back for the recap.
Okay. Enamor Amie. Sorry, I looked totally starry-eyed during then. Enamor Amie, let her know that I got her unblocked. No worries. It's done. Whoop, whoop.
And I think, that was all of the bids, so I'll just be watching, and then we can do a recap on the clear one if that's not claimed.
Okay. All right. Sweet. All right. Sorry, guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right. I am going to do a choice of salt and peppers. And these are so cute. These are some I did find in Ohio.
Hey, NW Sunshine. Yay.
Hey, Northwest Sunshine. There you are, girly. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. If you were ever somehow blocked and you did not, and nothing happened, let me know, because occasionally accidents happen. All right. So this is next choice. This is the first set of shakers in the choice. All right. Now I want to ask you guys, do you think that they're dragons or do you think they're dinosaurs? I don't know. I think they're pretty darn cute, whatever they are. They're gray with pink little polka dots, and they might be dragons.
I think they're dragons.
You think so?
Just some about the tail. The tip of the tail just
And
makes me think of the magic dragon.
Yeah, they are very magic dragon. Now, what's fun about these? Oh, and David, I'm doing these for $12 for choice.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody in the comments saying dragons too. Look at her little blue eyes. These are shakers. There's her little stopper. And then her little shaker holes are on the back of her head. Now, this one sits flat, and her shaker holes are on the back of her neck. Is that weird or what?
That is weird.
Yeah, I thought that was really different. I had never seen this set before, and I just thought they were precious. And they set really sweetly. And this flat one does set up nicely. You can also lay it down, but I'm not sure why you would. And if you laid it down flat this way, you feasibly could put like a little egg cup there. At first, I had thought maybe the dinosaur sat on this one's head, but that is not a thing. No. So she's just a little flatsy girl. You can see her little flat back with her holes, and they are precious. So this is choice 1. All right. Choice number 2 is made in Japan. And they are really, really cute. And they are a pair of little chunky dolphins. We're chunky dolphins. And we like to swim. We've got our original made in Japan little tags right here. And they are so cute. We've got the little blow holes for shaker holes. And they do have their original stoppers as well. Looks like they're numbered, maybe in somebody's collection at one point. So they are super cute. Now, one of them had, let me see if I can find it. One of them had a little flea on his flipper right there. We got a little flipper flea right there. But again, cute in your mermaid bathroom. Yes, I said it. Mermaid bathroom.
It would look good with your tortoise shell.
Yes, they would look really nice with that dead turtle. There you go. So these are your choices, dolphins or dragons. I'm going to show one of each. We're at 15 right now, looking for 16 or more, and I'm going to start a countdown. They are really cute. Thank you guys for your bids. So here we go. If you want to get in a just in case bid to snag the ones you want, this is the time to do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end on your choice of shaker. Ttbsarahc, I see you're just in case, and your last bid. Thank you so much. So darn cute. And there is my bid in from Tammy. Thank you so much, Tammy. So Ttbsarahc for 16, do you want dragons or dolphins? Just let me know. You can take them both if you like. And then Kim's, you would have second choice. And if Kim's is not interested, then we would back on up to Lizzie Rose. So I will stay tuned in the comments for what you guys want to do. And Ttbsarahc, if you'd like to take both, of course, that's your prerogative too. You can do that. Okay, so Ttbsarahc is going to take dragon babies. You got it. Which leaves little dolphin friends available. So Kim's, if you want these for 15, let me know. And if not, then Lisi, you can also be watching the comments and let me know if you would like those. All right. And we will go on back to you. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
All right. So, Sarah, I've got a choice, and I'm starting these off at $16.
Okay. Gotcha.
Kim says yes.
All right.
And I don't blame you. Those are cute. I love their little eyes. We found all of these in Ohio, and 2 of them, I believe, are in my video that I just dropped. Turtles with short tails are female, long tails male. Well, it looks like I have a female turtle. How about that? How about that? All right. Well, thank you for that info. That's fun. So these are all beautiful art glass found in Ohio. We have Kanawha on each side, and in the middle, this is Pilgrim Glass, also from the early 70s. Now, on the Pilgrim Glass, the only thing really different, it's a little bit lighter weight, and I want to say a little thinner than the Kanawha. And of course, the cup has a little bit bigger size. Otherwise, they're a lot alike in quality.
Those are so pretty. Like the light that you have going on down there is really nice.
Is nice? Is nice.
It is nice.
Yeah, I love these glass pieces in the light. I think these are great in the windowsill. You can definitely do some propagating over the winter. Put a little seed in there and let them just slowly grow. Yeah, great starters. Now this one, Sarah, I hear you talking, but you're talking to the wall.
My bad. Sorry,
What
guys.
were you saying?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You're like, all right, but so they are all crackle glass, as you can see. This one is orange, and it's almost too bright right now. Let me find a piece of paper. So the orange has a yellow, more of a yellow handle here. So it's an orange and yellow. I think the colors are really nice, and the shape is beautiful. This one does have a glow. I'll show that in a minute. And of course, the Amberina one does as well. You can see up on the rim, that will all glow, as well as the handle, and definitely in the base has a really strong glow. And then this one is the Pilgrim Glass. Nice crackle. And the blue is just really, I don't know, it's a very thin blue. So it kind of gives you almost a baby blue feel. And instead of having, a lot of them have like the clear applied handle. This one has the blue applied handle. So it's blue throughout the whole piece. And I think that's kind of a nice look to it. But really nice pieces to mix in with your display, whether it's Halloween, Christmas, or just your vintage display or a glass display.
Oh, I think these would be really pretty too. If you have the multicolored swung glass vases, then fill in at the bases with these little crackle pieces.
Oh, I agree.
Together.
Yeah.
And I love Kanawha. I know I never pronounced it right either. And then we finally found a piece of it where I could like phonetically sound it out because it had the original sticker. And I think Kanawha glass is really good glass. I know some people are like, well, that was second-rate glass or whatever, but look at these. I mean, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, no, they're beautiful. And the only things that I've found in the wild that hold up as far as the quality and just style with the crackle are and I just drew a total blank. What was it? Oh, Rainbow Glass.
Yeah.
Rainbow Glass, which of course is Viking, but Rainbow Glass did a lot of the smaller ones. And I think Kanawha did equally as nice, if not better. They have a few more designs with shapes on their pictures. So I'm going to give you sizes. The blue is 3.5 inches tall, and these two, the Kanawhas, are 4 inches tall. And let's try to go ahead and get a little bit of a glow just so you can see. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to happen. Now that might work. Here we go.
These are pretty.
If I turn it on. Let's just, there we go.
You can tell just at the base, yeah.
Yeah, and then up at the top. And then this one, I really wish I could get you to see this one. Once you light it up on the inside, it's kind of like the Jonquil for Blinko. And it glows, but it's just not going to show up with the light.
Yeah.
But I love the crackle. We're going to go ahead and count down. Right now we have 17 with Karen Williams, and there are 3 choices here, so 3 chances for a piece. Pilgrim Glass and 2 Kanawha pieces, all 3 from the 70s, early 70s. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. The light is just giving me hell today.
Well, it actually is benefiting you because it's glowing through those. Like, makes you want to keep them. Dang it! They're so pretty.
All right, just took them out of the sale. They're gone. All right, so Linda's Island at 18, you are the winner, and Karen, you're right behind at 17. So just let me know in the comments, Linda, if you want. We'll just do it easily: red, orange, blue. Or you can do all 3. They do look nice together. Very fun for your glass display. I like how this one's kind of short and chunky.
I do too. They're just so good together.
Yeah, these look good together, the orange and blue.
Okay, so Linda is going to take dark orange, the Amberina.
Amberina. Okay, got you with the Amberina.
And then
Karen, let me know if you would like the orange with the yellow applied handle or the blue, or you can do both. And that was at 17. Try to get you an idea.
And then Trippy, which is Lassie.
Yes, Lassie will be the next step.
So Karen's going to take blue.
Got you for Karen. For blue, Karen.
Lassie, if you would like the amber one, just let us know, and no pressure at all.
And it's orange. This is definitely an orange with a yellow handle. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's just real bright. Definitely an orange. How about that?
All right.
All right, and I'll just watch the comments. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Linda.
Those are so pretty. Yeah, now I'm like, why didn't we keep those? Jeez.
No worries, Lassie.
Like we need another thing in the office, David.
Right.
Okay. This is going to be for choice again. No worries, Lassie. Thanks so much. Thanks, guys, for the bids. All right. So both of these have some damage. All right. And they are both November Angels. Now, this one is Napco. She is really cute. She is holding a little football and a banner. And the little blue part of her whatever has lost some paint, but it's not actually a chip, as you can see. It's kind of, I don't know if it was made that way or what, but it's either part of a glaze loss, but it doesn't feel rough there. So I don't really know. And then her halo is damaged. We've got a little chunk out of the halo right here. Okay. Now she displays really well. She is a November Angel, and her little spaghetti's trim is on point. You can see the bottom says made in Japan. She's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and she is made by Napco. Her little wings are in good shape, as you can see on the back. They have not been repaired or anything, and I think that her little face is very sweet.
And can I just jump in?
You're a football family, and you love your November football. She's your girl. What were you going to say?
I'm trying to block someone right now.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that. That's crazy. Rogue Jedi. Who are you, silly beans? All right, so this is for choice. I'm starting these at 8, guys. Second choice is a little November girl. Now, she is not an angel. She's just a flower carrier, and she's got a little basket of mums. Some of the mums have seen better days. Okay. There's some little chippy spots right in there, and they're not bad. They don't take away or anything, but I want you to know they're there. And then we've lost a couple petals on the little flower on her dress as well. All right. Now, she is made by Lefton, and she is numbered 632. She is, again, not an angel. She is just a little monthly November girl. And I think it's sweet that she's got the little mums and they have little green centers. Her face is really good. And she is more of a borscht. She's more of a bisque porcelain. And it is really sweet. Rogue Jedi, get out of my cell. So yes, go ahead, mods, and handle that one. And this little girl, again, has her football, and she's got her little pennants, and look at this little even spaghetti trim on her arms. Isn't she cute though? And again, keep in mind, she does have a little bite. Someone took a bite out of that halo. Oh no. So Zona, I see you in for 8. This is going to be for choice of sweet little November girl. Both have a little damage, as do most of us. And I like the little green bow on her dress as well. Very cute. Okay. So yes, get them, mods, with your lightsabers. You get them. You get them, guys. So funny. Those always crack me up. All right. So we are at 8, looking for 9. If anyone wants to get in on these, they are really sweet. November Napco and November Lefton. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. That's right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid and bid in. BK's been talking to these girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I like your flowers. How'd they get so chipped up? I bet it's the same way that my hat got chipped and my Christmas tree got chipped. I'm really bitter about it.
Most likely.
Flowers get chipped. I fell down. I didn't get fell down. I was put in a purse and I got chippy.
Oh my God. All right. There. Zona is going to take them both. They are yours, girlfriend. Thank you so much.
All right.
He's a mess. He's had coffee and it's a Monday. So watch out, guys.
Well, that took me a long time to write down the choices because of the blocking and everything. I was just like, I got everybody down. Karen Williams, you're so sweet. So Karen, and just make sure, I just want to make sure we have it clear and everybody's good with it. So Lacey Rose, I have you for the blue one for 16. Karen Williams, I have you for the orange one for 17. And Linda, I have you for the Amberina for 18. So let me know if I have that incorrect. I think we got it down. So,
okay. And if we don't, just let us know. We'll fix it.
Just let me know and we'll switch it up. All right. So here's my last item, I believe. And I have another choice, and it's my favorite choice of the day. I've got Lassie. Lassie wants to come home. All right.
Hi, Lassie.
Isn't he so cute? So I'm starting these off at $18 for choice. Thank you, Linda. This is 1950s rubber face, and he is Lassie the Collie, and he actually came with a book. So he came with his own little book that you read with it. And unfortunately, we don't have the book, but we do have the doggy. So I think that is so wonderful. Huh?
We have Lassie.
We have Lassie. What Lassie? He's at the train station? Okay.
Is Timmy in the well, Lassie?
Woof. Oh, Skipper doesn't like him.
Skipper
doesn't like him. But this is from the 50s. He does have quite a bit of wear. He's been loved. He's been snuggled with while someone was reading the book to their little puppy. Who remembers watching Lassie, the one, the old black and white cartoon with the little blonde boy?
Yes,
I totally loved Lassie. Lassie, come home.
Okay, where are you starting Lassie at, Coleman?
18.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
You're like, sure I said it twice.
Okay, sorry.
You're good. Yeah, Skipper's watching hardcore. He's ready for some snacks. He's like, are you replacing me with Lassie? Yeah, Lassie is a girl. Come on, girl. You're right. Thank you. I totally forgot. Come on, girl.
Thank you, Northwest Sunshine.
Yeah, I never really paid attention when I was a
I
kid.
don't know that I
You're
did
right.
either as a kid. I was like, Lassie's just Lassie. There was
Lassie's
no
Lassie, a
other.
dog that can do everything. All right, so that's your first choice here, and he does measure 12 inches long. And then your second choice is an elephant, and he's all plushy and fluffy. He still has his original bow,
Aw.
a little bit of fraying, but I think that's cool. Shows it's been loved. His tail is made of felt, and it is still completely attached. It hasn't been chewed up by little Timmy. And yeah, in the well. That's right. Lassie, he's in the well.
Lassie, Timmy's in the well.
And this is made by Cuddle Toys, styled by Douglas.
Mm,
Mhm.
snazzy.
So he's got his nice legs, real fluffy. He stands up on his own. He's not one that's just going to fall over. Now I'm going to show you, and he's going to fall over.
Oh, he's cute.
Isn't that cool? He's a fun little house elephant, and he is also 12 inches long.
I see him under the Christmas tree with that big red bow on him.
Oh, heck yeah.
Wouldn't he be cute like a vintage toy under the tree?
Oh, I totally agree.
Yeah. Hi, Lassie. Lassie, is the elephant
Lassie's
okay?
trying to help.
Lassie, should we free the elephant from the circus?
Woof, woof,
Get him, girl.
woof.
Oh, Lassie, no. No, that's not what we want to do.
She is upset.
Oh, my Lord.
Get it right, Coleman. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. I see Beth in at 18. This is a fun little toy elephant, fluffy, really nice condition. We were just talking during the discussion about when it's time for toys. Stuffed animals around Christmas time, when you're thinking about decorating for the holidays, it's just that one extra little added detail you can put under the tree or next to the tree or, whatever. It just is a nice little touch. Brings the joy of Christmas, of having those little toys under the tree.
I think vintage toys are just magical anyway.
I do too.
I love them year round, and obviously
Same.
we're weirdos and have vintage toys in the house decorating it year round. But
That's right.
Not as weird as us. Christmas is your jam. Christmas is your time.
There you go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count down. And I forgot to mention, his eyes are in great condition. A lot of times they're all scratched up. Both sides are in great condition, no scratches.
Hi, Tammy.
All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Lassie's so excited. I'm going to get a new home. Woof, woof, woof.
Oh, girls wagon.
Elephant.
Love that elephant. So
Yeah.
cute. So, Tammy Thomas, we are about to wrap up, but
Yes,
that is
we
okay. You can always watch the replay. Yes. Fun fact, all of the Lassies were boys. So we were actually watching the lads.
I thought I saw a dangler. Okay. So, because we had dogs, we know the difference when we were little kids. So there's our bid, Ed. Kathy Plunkett, you have the high bid at 20. Let me know if you would like our little Lassie. She's a pretty one. Or if you would like the elephant. Ellie.
Ellie, she's cute.
Ellie.
Or you can take them both. Yes.
Or you can take
See,
both.
Therese, I feel like I can wear the full-fledged weirdo badge myself because our whole house is vintage kitsch and toys and little.
It's why we don't bring a lot of toys, because most of the time when we find a toy, we're like, I want to keep it.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. I got you for both. Thank you.
All right. Congrats, Kathy. Yay.
Who was our other bidder on that?
The other
looking.
bidder
Oh,
was
Beth.
Beth Kemper.
So Beth, I believe I might have Lassie's twin coming in a sale on Wednesday for the Coleman Collective, possibly. I don't know for sure.
So we may have another Lassie.
You never know.
All right. All right, cool. What am I doing? Right. Okay, so this is my last item
Thanks,
for
Kathy.
the sale today. David and I just did 5 little items each, and these are so cute. These were found at Misty's Honey Hole in Bedford, Indiana. And this is a little Ruth E. Newton kitty squeak, and she is darling. And the squeak is strong with her. She's got her little metal grommet, and I don't know what that says on there. Let's see. Pat pending. Yep, she's a little pat pending. And then on her back of her head, she says Ruth E. Newton Sun Rubber Company from Barberton, Ohio.
Oh,
He's legit. I'm an Ohio kitty.
we were right down the street from that.
second choice, yes, we were. Second choice, David, I'm starting these at $10 each, by the way.
Okay, 20.
Second choice is this cutie pie little dog. And look how he's got one ear flipped up and one flipped down, and he's
Oh
just
my
got the
gosh.
funniest little smile on. He has his original leash, and I don't know if he was maybe a cap or a stopper or what, but he does not sit solidly up. You have to lean him against something, okay? But what you could do is cut this piece off, and I believe it would sit just fine. I just didn't want to modify it. I'm going to let the buyer modify it so he sits right. And if you don't want to modify it, that's cute too. He could actually hang as well from his little leash. If you put it like around his ear, he could do a little hangy dangly thing. But I think they are so cute. And no, it's not $20 choice, it's $10 choice.
Oh, I didn't hear it right. Sorry.
That's okay. You're fine. So $10 for choice on Ruthie Newton Kitty. Now, Kitty has some marks on her backside. Okay. And I gave her a bath, but I didn't do a very good job, honestly. So Kitty's got marks. Doggy is in pretty darn good shape otherwise. And again, I don't know, this might have been like the top to a bubble bath or something. I'm really not sure what is going on with this big bulbous donut coming out of his rear, but
Yeah, I noticed that.
if you cut it off, because I almost did it myself, but I was like, no, I'll leave it to the buyer. I think if you just cut that off, he'll sit just fine. So anyway,
I just couldn't find any. We saw some, but everything was priced too high.
Karen, the prices were really high. That's mainly
Especially for pottery.
the big reason. Yeah, the pottery prices were high and the glass prices were really high, and blow molds were really high.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about all that tonight on the Cult of Vintage too. We're going to talk about pros and cons of Ohio.
And what we saw, what's selling, what's hot, what's not, that type of thing.
What's hot. All right, so we are at 14. Bridget, I see you. Thank you so much for your bids, you guys. This is for choice of critter. You can take the little doggy on the leash or the Ruthie Newton kitty biscuit. Pardon me, I'm getting over a raunchy cold.
It's not my fault.
A countdown. All right, so kitty or doggy. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end.
Could you imagine getting a bubble bath with a big old squeaky toy on top? That's so fun.
I would love it. As an adult,
you would love it.
I would be like, this is the best bubble bath ever. Yeah. As an adult, that would totally be my jam. All right. There is my bid in. Charisse had a just in case of 25. Glowy Girl had a just in case of 23. So Charisse is going to have first choice at 24. Charisse, would you like Ruthie Newton Kitty, or would you like the little doggy? Or you can take both if you would like. Thank you, Linda. I am feeling better. Much better than when we got home.
What has helped? What has helped? You make you feel better.
Here we go.
Say it.
I don't want to say it.
Say it.
Bouillon.
Thank you. What kind?
David's been like cramming me full of bouillon.
Beef bouillon.
But it really has.
Charisse wants the kitty.
Charisse is going to take kitty. Thank you, Charisse. And Glowy Girl for 23, my dear. Would you like doggy? Hi, Glowy Girl. Let me know if you would like doggy. If not, no pressure, no big deal. And then behind Glowy Girl would be Jennifer Cagle at 16. Yep. Broth, bouillon. That's right. No worries, Chloe. That's okay. Baby. So Jennifer Cagle for 16. Would you like doggy? Just let me know yes or no. No pressure whatsoever. And if not, then Bridget, girl, you would have a chance at doggy. Okay. So I will just watch the comments. No worries. And we're back to you, my dear. Yeah. Beef bouillon, y'all. It cures what I am a believer now. I am.
Yeah, bone broth is actually even better. I can't stomach it as much. It has a little wang to it.
The bone broth tastes a little too gamey.
But if you can handle it, you're going to get the most out of that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to check. Beth Camper, are you still here? If you're here, just do a smiley face or something in the chat. Okay, just let me know. And I do think we're at the recap point. Are we not? Oh, poor unwanted puppy. He's wanted now.
Good. Well, he's adopted now. He's all happy.
Yeah, skeleton juice.
I'm writing
Oh,
this down.
Beth. Okay, thank you. So, Beth, this is the other Lassie I have. He is a little bit dirtier on his nose. Otherwise, pretty much the same condition. So, if you want this Lassie for 20, you can go ahead and claim it right now. Just let me know. Okay. Since you were wanting Lassie, I wanted to give you that opportunity. So just let me know in the comments, and we'll have 2 Lassies going to
Christy
everybody.
said, "Did you see Misty's ghost when you visited?" So funny story.
Didn't see the ghost.
We didn't see the ghost. So when we first got in that night, we had gone to the shop, and where we stayed at Misty's was above the shop. It was the loft that her daughter and boyfriend used to live in. So we went to the shop. We went to the loft. Everything was fine. We'd gone to bed. We'd turned out all the lights, and we'd been in bed probably 45 minutes. And I heard some like weird old timey kind of music.
You woke me up. I was asleep.
I shook David and I was like, "Do you hear that?" And it was in the room with me. It wasn't outside. It wasn't a car. It wasn't a radio. It was this it was like some kind of piano music or something. It was very strange. Freaked me out. David's like, "I didn't hear anything." Of course, he was dead to the world. So I went back to sleep. And about probably, I don't know how long it passed, maybe 45 minutes to an hour again, I heard it again. And I shook David. I'm like, "Do you hear that? It's the freaking music." He's like, "I don't hear anything." I heard some kind of weird music in the middle of the night at the loft. That's all I know. It wasn't Mr. Webb. I don't know. But I did tell Misty about it. I was like, it was really weird. So
it was probably her dad messing with us.
I would love it if it was, because then there would be an explanation for it. Yeah.
No, I do not make my own beef broth. No. I just do the little ones that you get from the grocery store. Easy.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that was our sale. David, honey, do you have a recap?
Well, yes, I do.
Well, all right. Let's do it.
I'll do real fast. I'll do real fast.
All right.
All right. Clear. That's what it was. Okay, so I have this Fenton Diamonds and Buttons clear, and that's the top hat, and that's $14. So you can just claim it by going 14 hat.
14 hat.
And it's the 3-inch tall or 2.5-inch tall. And the other one I have are these 2 swung bases. They're both Fenton, and I'm starting them off at 28 was what I was asking. So we have the hobnail Fenton, and that's the amber.
Claimed. Those are so pretty.
I know. And then this beautiful pedestal, and this is the thumbprint, and goes all the way up to a little bit bigger mouth than this one here. Well, quite a bit bigger, and you can see the difference, but they're both beautiful amber Fenton. This one is 10 inches tall, and this one is 9.5 inches. So that'd be $28. So just put in the comments 28 thumb or 28 hob. All right. And that's all I have.
Sweet tater pie. Well, that was
I have one more thing, actually. If anybody is interested in my slow turtle friend, Herb, just let me know. We'll work something out. Otherwise, I'm going to polish him up, and I'm going to torture Sarah with him.
No, if I find that in my bed, I'm going to flip out.
Okay, Shirley, I see you for the thumbprint. So this is yours for 28. Thank you so much, Shirley.
Thanks, Shirley. We got
and Charisse hobnail. And I have to tell you, Charisse, Dave looks fantastic in his Celtic outfit.
Charisse's husband is so cute. Yes, I love it.
Amazing.
It is so cool. Great. He had on the full kilt regalia.
Yes.
Looked amazing. You guys.
It reminded me of being
on Instagram. Yeah.
Yes, definitely follow. It reminded me of being in Savannah, Georgia during the St. Patty's Day parade every year. They have a big deal, and it was really cool. Oh, yes, Charisse.
David, what? Lynn wants Herb. Herb has found.
Lynn, this is your Herb, okay?
Okay.
This is yours. All right. And I will look at my sheets on what I was asking for him. I can't remember what it was.
You had him at 26 was what you had asked.
Well, yes. Herb's coming to you for 25. How about that?
There you go. I don't remember what you had asked today, but I know initially when you
I don't think I asked anything. Did I? Oh, yes, I said 20. Yeah, I was like, for 20.
Okay,
so you're sold. Lynn sold for 20.
Thank God.
Now Sarah's going to let me back into the room.
Yes. Now, yes. Never a turtle again, David Coleman. Okay.
I think it's cool.
I'm seriously glad. So glad, Lynn. Somebody's getting the turtle. Good. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtle.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you for hanging out with us today. This has been a really fun time. Big love to our friend Enamor Amie, who is on the road. Safe travels, ladies. And thank you guys all for being here today. I want to especially thank Tammy Benton for being our awesome bid ender, and those of you mods on my channel that help out at every sale, every time we're live. Really, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. No, I do not have a slight fever, and don't get that started now. You're so crazy. All right, you guys. Well, have an awesome Monday. I hope this was a positive, bright spot in your day. And we thank you to those that stayed for the chat and asked great questions. I think it's always nice when we can get together and chat about vintage and what we do, and just have a real discussion about it. And you guys had some really good questions today. Northwest Sunshine, I don't know how you got blocked, honey, but I'm really glad you're back. So I'm so sorry, girl. So sorry. Those accidents happen when you have mods, and it just happens. So
as the feed moves. Yeah.
And if you ever get blocked and you're like, seriously,
Awesome,
Freedom blocked me. No, I don't just willy-nilly go blocking people. So there's a reason if I block someone, and if there's not been one, email me, because it's probably been by accident. So I'm so sorry if that has happened to you. All right, you guys.
I'm so excited, Lynn. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Lynn. I'm thrilled to pieces you got it. And thank you, Zona, Les, all the friends that have returned and hung out with us today. It's been really fun, good, productive discussion, and a great little mini sale. So I thank you guys. Please make sure to tune in tonight for the Cult of Vintage. Michael's hosting Vintage Rescue Squad, and it is going to be all of us from Ohio. So those of us that were in the live seller meet and greet are going to just have a little chat tonight on Michael's channel. David and I will be on towards the end of the show. So I hope to see you guys tonight over at Michael's, and we will chat it up some more. So have a great week, and peace, love, and vintage, you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you, guys.